All right. It is Tuesday. No, it isn't. It's Thursday. Already Thursday. Jeez. Jeez Louise, fellas. Looks like we've got a nice little push up during the pre-market here. So we're pretty much pre-market. Yesterday's entire range was below the prior day's range. We kept below the opening line most of the day here. Only at the end of the day did we push up and break the prior low, and then we took off from there, traded up through the prior day's range, and now we're sitting about the tops of these highs. There's a lot of highs here, which I will draw a little box on. Is there another high? I guess I'll draw it so that it encapsulates this pre-market high, and that's all-time highs there. So we're flirting with all-time highs again. I noticed this morning that Apple has spiked up. Nvidia had a pretty balanced day. Nvidia broke up new all-time highs here. I mean, Nvidia has been on a tear since the last time it hit 400 back in October, and that's when the entire market latest rally started. Everything has been up since October. I almost caught the dead bottom of that. I pretty much nailed the dead bottom of that blind luck on a swing trade, and I got out of it after I made a certain amount of money, and if I had held, geez. But that's not the topic of this. This is a day trading journal. Do have a real estate swing open right now, and I'm gonna leave it, and I hope to add some other ones to my swing portfolio. Might even turn into an investment portfolio. But anyway, NQ market, everything's pretty much pushing up. Everything was slightly red yesterday across the board, sector-wise. Utilities and real estate were down the most. But everything else was just marginally down. As we can see, NQ kind of followed suit as we saw basically a drop, and then it just reclaimed the opening line. So by the end of the day, yeah, by the end of the day there was like nothing, you know, it was pretty balanced. I'm interested to see if we're gonna maybe retest this range in here. I mean, here's the entire prior to yesterday's session. A lot of junk. There's a lot of noise in this area. Okay, market open, our levels have been drawn, and here's yesterday's range right here. And here's the prior range. So let's see if we just jump out the gate and bust it to new all-time highs, or if we're gonna... We've already attempted this level 1, 2, 3 times, so I wouldn't be surprised either way, to be honest with you. I mean, anything can happen here. We jump out to all-time highs right away. I wouldn't be surprised. This is been multiple tests of this level. Are we gonna look above and fail? Nothing would surprise me at this point, so let's zoom in and start looking at this price action. Off the opening line, we've jumped up. There has not been, and it's a pretty convincing. Okay, we've peaked above pre-market highs. It's a pretty convincing climb. There has not yet been, okay, there's our first candle to break a low. I'm just gonna watch this play out. There's a first attempt to bring it back. Okay, still bringing it back. See if we push down to the opening line. Yeah, the pre-market is pushed well above. It was similar to yesterday, as yesterday's open pushed well below the 200 EMA, and we trailed under that for hours until, not hours, but an hour and a half until 11 o'clock when the EMA is kind of constricted here. I don't put too much stock into like EMA crossovers as far as the signal goes, but it's just what you can obviously see even without the EMA is that price kind of based here and then took an uptrend, pullback, uptrend. So today's sort of the opposite, in which we're well above the 200 EMA. And we'll see if maybe the opposite happens. Are we gonna flirt above all-time highs for a while until we dip back down? We'll see. Alright, we've got some consolidation here, really tight. A bunch of Doge, a lot of Doge. Okay, here's a crack of the high. See if we beat. See if we beat this level. Now let me make sure I have my keyboard training turned on today. I wish that was just on by default. Can you turn that on by default? I think you can use a hotkey to turn it on and off. But I don't care about that, I just want it. Trading, yeah, whatever. Okay. So we pull back once, and this looks like a second pullback attempt here. We'll see if it gets any traction. Okay. See if it's strong enough to crack the low. Second pullback attempt. If the second pullback attempt fails, I may look to go long here. But for me to go long, I would need, let's see. Okay, it did crack. I would need to pull back right here. Need to keep it really tight. Oh. Alright, we're gonna, it's not a swing, but I'm gonna try it because it's a failed pullback attempt, a potential fail. This is looking for a break of the high day. This move here. See, we're about at a 1-to-1 there already. We'll look to crack this high. We did. We formed a new swing. I'll just get out for a little scalp there. Increase my contract size to 2. And we'll try to keep the win streak alive. Remember, win streaks are contract increases, and any sort of a loss resets our contract size back to 1. This is an effort to reward win streaks and kind of compound. Max loss of the day is 100. I don't think this software allows a max loss, and I don't like to keep track of my my P&L. I wish I could just do the ticks, but I guess I have to if I want to have a max loss in the day. So all right, so that was a nice little scalp. It's pretty choppy right here at the highs. Doesn't look like it convincingly wants to break out into all-time highs. I mean, anything could happen. This could just be the fact that it hasn't rejected hard off this level and at least test the opening line or the EMA. It could this could be a load up to just break right through. But I don't really have an entry for that. You'd have to use this whole swing. It's 125 tick swing, and I don't want to go for something that big. Okay, here's another pullback. So yeah, this is an inside swing. So we're just gonna wait for this to play out one way or the other. If it shoots up high, it's gonna be hard to trade, because I suspect it's gonna go a decent distance before anything else happens. Okay, so we've got a crack below. So it didn't crack the high. We've got a crack below. We're flirting with the EMA here. I'm still looking long. Here's the first attempt to go higher. Let's see. Let's see if we get a pullback or if we just create a new swing. Oh, okay. It's not all-time highs. My chart doesn't go far enough back. December of 21 is the all-time high. So, not all-time highs. Wait. Oh no, okay. I guess it's the rollover. Yeah, it depends on if you roll over your if you like to roll your contracts over to adjust the chart or not. Yeah, trading view charts for the futures, or I guess you have the option of choosing whether or not to adjust your charts based on rollovers or not. And I apparently have mine adjusted, but on Quant Tower I do not have them adjusted, so my all-time high is basically the pre-market high, or this let's see, 167. Do I have a level drawn up there? Let me draw an all-time high level. I'm not sure why I didn't have one on there. There it is up there. Alright, so we've cracked. Let's see if we're going to whipsaw. There was a nice little whipsaw. This was a good play right here, but I just didn't get the pullback. It just kind of, first entry. First entries, I would say within the first hour and a half of the market, first entries are pretty good. And then later in the day, second entries become better. Looks like energy is falling down, which makes sense. I'm surprised real estate is pulling back. So tech is through the moon. Industrial actually is pulling back. Financials are pulling back. Everything is being driven by tech. XLY is pulling back. XLU. What does SPY look like? Okay, SPY is... Okay, let me go back. Okay, no, yeah, so... So the MNQ is just... Okay, I wonder if it's just a little delayed off of... the rest of the market is pulling back here pretty hard. Tech is... Yeah, tech is... by far had the strongest open. Probably off the backs of Nvidia or whatever. Nvidia's and AMD's move yesterday. AMD had a huge move yesterday. So I'm just consolidating around the tops up here. I'm not gonna really... I want to see... I'm not gonna take any of this. This is I'd like for it to crack this low and fool around with the opening line. Okay, another dip below the EMA. I'd like to see it break this low. So we've cracked a bit. If you consider this a channel, we've cracked above. I'd like to see us crack below. Back above the EMA. It's a noisy swing there. What do we get for candles here? 56 tick candles. This one's 58, 3. So the fact that we're still consolidating above the opening line, it's weird because I want to say it's gonna break up. Healthcare's down pretty big. Healthcare took a nosedive on pre-market and in the open. Might be time to gobble up some healthcare. Yeah, we're still just flirting around with this. Really tight swings. Okay, we've got more of a definitive swing here. Let's see if we can crack the low. Yep, you crack the low. See if we go down and test the bottom of this channel and the opening line. Could be a scalp there. I'm gonna keep my eye out. But I suspect if that happens, which looks like it's testing the prior swing, it's going to be pretty violent and it's hard to trade those. Okay, here's an attempt to go up. Now, let's see if this first attempt shakes out or not. So it would have to go up to right at about the EMA. Because we're still in the opening hour. Opening half hour even. And I'm just curious how often first attempts play out. Yeah. It's almost there. Yeah, okay, so it played out. So it's, I think in the first hour and a half even, I'm gonna start looking to play first attempts. And by first attempt, I mean the first, after a swing through a low or a high, the first candle that cracks a new high of the previous candle, like this green candle here, see it? It's hard to see with the swing in the way, but see how it cracked and wicked above the previous high, and then it went, created a new swing? And the new swing is 0.1% deviation, which is about 65 ticks. And it only took one candle to do it. The candles in the open here are pretty good. Now here's a first attempt short. Back the other way. And yesterday these happened in the opening hour. Back and forth swings like this, first attempts, happened more often than not. So here, when it's choppy, let's take a look. We had a swing. Here was a first attempt short, and it just wicked above before it went. So that one was close. Depends on if you had I don't think I would have got, my stop probably would have been up here, so I don't think I would have got stopped out. That's pretty close to a double top. And then at the bottom, here's a first attempt that worked. Let's see, first attempt that worked here. Yeah, all swings have been first attempt swings today. Yeah, first attempt here. So the second attempt, which was right here, this little mini swing, was too far away. Let's see. I like to be within, it's 0.5, so that would have been like a 1-to-1, unless I just held. I like to, personally, I like to try to be within 0.03, excuse me, percent away from the high, which is about 21, 22 ticks. That's a good stop loss. Pretty tight. Go for sniper entries, and typically what I want to do here is either, if I'm looking at a first or a second attempt, on this one, for example, I'm looking at the break of this low, and then a pullback into 0.3, which I would have gotten right here. Things are just so choppy that I wasn't confident taking any of this. In fact, I'm still not. We've traded up through the channel. I'd like to see a break of the bottom. Oh, we actually did break this low. I'm actually going to delete this channel because we've wicked out above and a new extreme below. So the channel is played out. Is there even a channel here? If we don't include, it's a steep ass channel. So here's a second attempt short. Oh, no, didn't quite make it. So we had first attempt, which was a big candle, so I wouldn't have taken it. Here, new swing. Second leg of the swing that didn't pull back. Okay, yeah, this is second little mini leg of the swing that didn't pull back enough to make a new deviation. It would have had to have come up to here. And now here's the mini leg. Let's see if it cracks this high, then it's a dead mini swing. If it cracks the low, then oh, pushing up. Okay, second attempt failure. And we're going a little bit sideways here. Okay. Pushing up pretty strong. Let's see if this is gonna form a channel. Pushing up. Volume is still pretty good. I'm gonna crack this high. If we crack this high, I'm gonna look first attempt short. What's Apple doing? Apple's doing something. I shouldn't be distracted, but I am. Okay, Apple's on a good move up here. Apple's pushing above EMA. Okay, let's see what happens. How many highs are we gonna crack these? We pushed out of this channel. Let's see if we can get a nice concentrated candle at the top of the swing. That's what we're looking for. Ooh. Not that. I don't like that. That's too big of a candle. Ooh. Okay. The issue is it would have to travel 52 ticks to break the low. So I'm not going to take this. So it broke the low, and 0.3 would be like about right here. And that would mean that candle has to wick pretty hard too. And it's right on the EMA, so I'm not going to take this short. But this is the first, this would be the first attempt short, so we'll see if it plays out. It didn't quite get to where did I say? Let me see if it's going to shake out. About here. It hasn't quite pulled back up there. So far I wouldn't have gotten an entry anyway. But we'll see if first attempt plays out. Looking like it. Keep going. If it does play out, we can get the next leg of this swing potentially, because I'm still looking for an opening line test. Okay, we've cracked a high, and if we crack this high, then that leg is dead. If we crack the low, that's a big candle to crack, so I'm not liking this at all. I don't really have an entry here. It might do it, so it hasn't cracked the high. And it wants to crack the low. So this is, yeah, it cracked the low. So this is the second attempt down. So, man. I'd have to get in about right there. So this is just like some straight up consolidation. I'd have to get in, say, right here. So I've been right there. I'm not gonna take this range. Double top. Inside bar so far. That actually might have ticked out. Yeah, definitely. Okay, there we go. We've cracked up. Let's see if we break this high. We break this high. We go back on our search for a good entry. So first attempt short. Oh, I almost got in. Oh, that was the entry right there. Pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. Alright, we're gonna try it. I don't know if I wanna... Oh, there we go. There we go, we got it. Alright, contract size go up to 3. So that's an opening win streak. And that was first entry. Alright, big wick off of EMA. Let's see if we get the test down to... let me just take a quick peek while I'm waiting for that to play out. We got about 42 ticks for about a 20, like a 29-30-ish. It's like a 1 to, just over a 1 to 1. Kind of surprised. Let me see. Alright, low, crack of the low. Okay, good. Let's see if we test the opening line. We can see if we can get a bounce move up. This is the third win streak. Okay, there's first attempt long. Let's see if we can get a pullback. To, yeah, gonna get in here. Oh, okay, reset back to 1. That's okay. See, that was a win streak, and because we kept the stop tight, it didn't erase our wins. So now we're back to 1 contract. I'm still looking for, well, we'll look for second attempt here, as long as we get a good candle. Ooh, this big candles are not good candles. It didn't quite crack the high. We got the other EMA here. We got the 200 EMA. See if we get a little EMA sandwich. We're looking to crack this pre-market consolidation low here. Okay, cracked it there. Coming down to the 200 EMA and the opening line. Remember what did I say about opposite of yesterday? Is that's going to play out here? But yesterday took a lot longer. Took another hour and a half for yesterday's reversal to play out. Okay, here's not quite yet. Okay, almost. It does. Okay, second attempt long. We gotta have a pullback to about right here to get in. Pull back. Come on, come on, come on. Pull back a little bit. Come on, you little bastard. Come on. Oh, cracked another high. It's gonna go without me. You gonna go without me? Come on, pull back a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Come on. There, oh, there it is. Oh, no. Gonna reject. Come on, get back above that line. No, okay. That was that was worth doing though. Because it was the EMA as well as the opening line. Okay, we push further down to the EMA. We're still looking to get back in here if things look favorable. So we had, let's see, first attempt fail here. Second attempt fail. Third attempt. This is pretty tight. I don't know if I'm going to get an entry on this. Yeah, okay, there it was. So third attempt was but it just rocketed off for third attempt, so you can't win them all. Still green on the day. By keeping these tight. Okay, so this, I don't like this chop, so I'm waiting for something else to play out here. And we're flirting above this channel here. So we kind of poked our head up, so I'm going to get rid of that channel. Is there a bigger channel at play here? Not really. Nah, we got some whipsaw, whipsaw, whipsaw. Actually, how many whipsaw? Whipsaw here. Whipsaw there. No, this low. Okay, yeah, we've got a lot of battling going along at the opening line. Is this gonna be a green day or a red day? Technologies, it looks like a few of the other sectors has went red to green. but not real estate, because that's the only one I have any shares in. It's okay. Alright. Still slowly grinding up. EMA sandwich here. See if we get to the top bun. Right now we're on the burger. We're in the meat. So we're 2-2 on the day, but we're green. So that, as long as we keep that ratio alive, we're good. Yesterday was the same, except for it took, the last 2 days took, this is the first time I've started green. Last 2 days I started red for 2 hours before we flipped the tables. But that's because I think flipping the mindset to first entries within the first hour when it's more volatile, and then looking for second entries at about like 11:30 a.m. I think might be the way to look at this going forward. Here's a first short back down through the open. Looks like we got a rejection on that first short. See if it wants to break down. If it breaks down this EMA here, we could be looking maybe trading back through the range of the prior session. 2 sessions ago, right in here. I'm not going to draw those lines because I don't want to be distracted by them, but I'm going to take a peek to see what Apple's doing while we wait for that to play it out. So Apple cracked above its EMA, cracked above a high at 140, 187.50, and is doing what the NQ is doing, kind of consolidating around the high. Yeah, some wickage going on here. Some tight wickage. Just wait for this to play out. Okay, there was a counter candle here. Back up to the top bun. Top bun retest. It's also the underside of the entire opening range. This would also be pretty interesting right here. And I'm also gonna do this. Which is about right at the 50. So just halfway through the move. Okay. Testing the top. We're going to look for a sniper entry here at the top, as long as we get a good looking setup. See if we maybe look above. Looking above. About 600 ticks left on this candle. It's reacting off the 50 a bit. Okay, there's a rejection. First entry short. Can we get a pullback to about right here? Looking for a little pullback. Come on, give me a little pullback. Go there. Stop here. Tight stop. Ooh. Oh. Almost a double top. Oh, damn. Didn't want to go. That was first entry. Alright, we're about break even on the day now. That's a losing streak. But see, the losing streaks are all one contract. And winning streaks compound, so... yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on this short here. Peeking. Hey, what happened to my candles, actually? I'll wait for this to play out. I'm gonna try a second attempt at this. Really tight stop. Where's my candle? Why do my candles change? There we go. I like the transparent wicks. Okay, here we go. Shooting down. If we can shoot down past the top bun, that would be nice. Little more, little more, little more, little more. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that one. I might regret that. Let me see. Oh, it was one tick away from 0.1. I bet it wicked off it pretty hard. I might regret getting out early. We'll see. Now, the fact that I didn't wait to get out all the way down to here, I'm not going to raise my contract size. I'm not going to consider that a solid win. So I'm going to stay at one contract here. That was only a 19 contract. That was like a 1-to-1. 18 stop for a 19. Okay, and it looks like I might have done the right thing here. We're getting some chop around the 50%. So let's let this play out. Still remains to be seen whether or not this is going to become an actual channel that I drew here. If it respects this top or not. Alright, come on, do something. Hey, cracked up. You cracked a high. Do I take a range trade for like, what, like 30 ticks? Probably not. Trade back through this range. Okay, it's actually breaking out. Okay, so this channel, this didn't become a channel. Okay, see if we're going back up to test the highs. See what we get. Okay, here's the first attempt short. Not liking it. Wait for the next candle. Looking for a pullback. Nice little pullback. Come in. Come in. I wonder if I should just practice. Oh, it's gonna go without me. Putting a limit there. I wish, man, I really wish I could, have oh, yeah, it went without me. The first entry did work there. Just didn't get the pullback. I want to be able to put a limit, like, on the chart with, like, one mouse click. Because if I do a, yeah, it's buy bid, buy ask. I don't want no bid. There's no limit. Man. The only thing I can think of is, like, I have to draw a line. And then, like, bring my mouse all the way from here to here. And then click. The first attempt long, but then it failed. Utilities. Okay, utilities is down. Pretty hard. Technology's up. Consumer's up. This is the second day in a row. Utilities is. I might add a utilities. Let's see what it does by the end of the day. I might add a position on utility sector. Anyway, okay, so we have a second attempt long. Back in the meat of the EMA sandwich. And it didn't crack the high, so I'm actually looking for a potential push back down through the open. Back down through the lows to kind of explore in here. Let's see if this plays out. Okay, we've got a swing. Wonder if this is just going to be the range of the day between the high and the open. Be a really tight range. Okay, we're back up above the top bun. Back up through the 50% of this move. Still looking short here. Okay, are we gonna touch? It would be interesting if it cracks these swings here. That's when it will get the most interesting. And if it cracks high of the day, then I'm just gonna wait. But if it happens to crack these, then I'm looking for a nice little reject. Okay, and let's see, do we get a short? My eye on this here. Yeah, I have to like draw the line there. And then we did get the short. And then I'll put a limit order there. And then move the stop here. Okay, we've got to push down. And then I have to delete the line. Yeah, that's such an annoying way to do it. Okay, we're push down past the EMA. Get out there. Get out a little early again. Let's see if I regret that. I didn't regret the last time I got out early. This one. And we're back kind of in that same range, so yeah, it's pushing back up. See, how far away from it was I? Again, only a tick, so that was a good out. Only, okay, we got more. We got about 26 ticks for 25 ticks. Yeah, about a 1-to-1 again. So I'm still not gonna raise my contract size. This first attempt long. Crack this high. Let's see if we crack this low. No, still going long. So I wonder if we're just gonna chop in here again. Looks like we're chapping. Might take some chop trades here. I'm tempted, but it's like against the strategy. And I'm not gonna do it. So if it, like, for example, if it cracks this high here, go short, expecting it to kind of come back here. You're looking at like maybe like, yeah, 15 ticks, maybe 20 ticks of movement. So there's the crack of the high. If you get like down to here, and then stop would be above that high. No. Okay, good thing I didn't do it. Still could happen. It still didn't crack the high. Okay, so this is a successful first attempt long. Let's see if we get another pullback. Alright, we cracked this high, and now we've got first attempt short. I'm gonna stay away, I think. I'm gonna see if it cracks these highs first. Looking for a crack of these highs there. One thing I can do is... Oh, I got a quick ruler. Price. Oh, I don't care about price. Price, yeah, price percentage. Did I not see that? Oh, not quick ruler. Regular ruler. Yeah, so I need price, delta price, price percentage. Average D file. So I'll wait for the crack of the high. The tech sector's still lifting everything today. Consumer services is okay. Industrial is okay. Oh, industrial is actually doing quite well. Okay. We get a crack at the highs. Are we gonna go for a new high of day, or are we gonna reject? I'm keeping my eye on whipsaw here. Also, let's see, what do we have here? Do we have something we can look at? Possibly. Okay, let's see if this is gonna crack the low. Okay, there's a first attempt. Set a limit order there. Ah, it went without me. Damn. Oh, I had it right, too. I had it right. Just didn't get the pullback. Alright, let's see what happens now. Okay, so this range, that range did play out. Let's see if we get the bottom of the range back into the top bun. Let's see if we respect bottom of the range on the way up. Ooh. Big sell there. Back down to the opening line. This might be the range of the day. Or at 11:30 in another hour like we did yesterday, we sell off. So it would really be an opposite day of yesterday. Here's the bottom of the volume picking up here. First attempt long. See if we get an entry. A little bit more of a pullback, just a little bit more. It wicked off my entry. Oh, is it gonna go without me? Come on, you little bitch. Come on. Damn. Gonna go without me again. Please don't go. I went, damn. Had it 2 in a row where I had the... I just didn't get the entry. I would have had to have taken it. Yeah, it just wicked. It wicked right off my entry. Damn. Alright. See if it goes. Oh, it's going like really hard. Back to the top. Channel's been respected. See if it gets all the way back to the top. So what did I say, right? Said if it cracks these 2 highs, which it did, I'm gonna be interested, and it play it exactly that. I just couldn't get the goddamn entry. Potential entry. See if this candle gets nice and tight. Right here. Nope. Nope. Still going up. Okay, crack the high. Are we gonna crack high a day? Okay, here's a first entry short. Look, see if we get a pullback. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Pull back a little bit more. Come on. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Okay, we'll get in there. Stop above the high. How many ticks is that? 26 ticks. And let's see, for it to make a new swing, I have to get about right here. Oop, crack the high. Oop, be going for high of the day. Yep, stop out there. It's okay, it's tight stop. We're back to even on the day, but still slightly green. Okay, high a day. $2 p.m. Gotta stop by 2 p.m. Okay, there's a short. Let's we get here. We get a little bit of a pullback, possibly a little pullback. I think I was late. I could have had it. Gonna consolidate up here. Okay, we're gonna try it. This is a high a day break, reject, play. And looking for it to trade back down to here, but right around here. Crack the high. Yeah, it's probably gonna stop this one out too. Volatility picking up. Are we gonna go into space from here? Looks like. Who's gonna get out here, I think. Come on, push down a little bit more. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of there for a little bit less of a loss. Was that? Yeah. Good save. That was only 15 tick. That's fine. What is going on with all these emails? Okay. Alright, let's see what we do here. What did I do? There's a high here. What? Do I have any other levels to... Not really. I guess there's a former high here. I don't know if I want to bother. There's a former high there. So this broke out of this channel. I'm still looking for a pullback. I think I'm probably gonna keep trying. And this might be my death. I'm still break even on the day. Okay, there's first attempt short. That's gonna probably go from here. I just mistimed it, huh? Pull back to up here. I'd like to come and break this low right here back and test the EMA. That would be quite nice. Looks like we may have a little range. Oh, no, it's reject. I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna hold. All right. Good one. an actual win. Raise the contract size to 2. So we are 50-50 on the day, 5-5, but we are nicely green. So ratios are good today. Alright, I got out at the right time there. So this trend is still playing out. See if it kind of cracks this low. I'm gonna get new high day again. Let's see. My real estate position went into the red. It's okay. Okay, we're kind of... This is the first attempt short. Okay, that was a test. The second attempt short coming up. I wouldn't take something that with the... We're on the 2 contracts here. Oh. So are we gonna go new high a day perhaps? Some more consolidation here. Coming up on 11 o'clock, so it's probably going to get a little boring. Okay, I'm gonna get this is potentially a second short attempt. I'm thinking I'm gonna look for a second short fail. Okay, no, it didn't crack the low. Yeah, because this looks like it might be a space shot, a moon shot. I'm gonna look for it to crack a low and then fail and move higher. We had one attempt to pull back here that failed. I'm gonna look for a second attempt to trap some more sellers. And I'm talking about just this leg. This obviously pullback. Yeah, so this is the start of a new swing. So let's see if we crack a low. And it'll be a tight stop. So for example, if it cracks this low, whatever the new low is will be my stop. That would be a pretty, you know what, for this one I'm going to one contract. Okay, so double bottom. Okay, we crack a low. If we crack this high, I'm gonna look to get in with a stop below this low, and it's a pretty wide stop. That's why I'm only going to use one contract. Just because we're really pushing the trend here. And if we form a new swing, then I'll look to get in with the sniper entry. I'll go up to 2 contracts. Okay, looks like we are going to form a new... So where do we have to get for a swing? Down to about here. Okay, yeah, we're going back to 2 contracts. Let's wait for our swing. Back inside the channel. Okay. Let's see how far down we get. So 50% of this range is kind of about right here. Flirting with that. Okay. And for an entry right here. Pull back a little bit, please. Little bit of a pullback. Come on. Yeah, man. Don't go without me, little bitch. Ah, that candle's getting pretty big. It's going without me. Man, it's an 80 tick stop loss if I play for the break. I really wanted to get this entry. I have a thing. I have a. We have a shot at getting up to here. Prior high. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna take any of this at this point. Wonder if we're gonna get a third attempt here. So, second attempt short has actually not failed yet. So this one failed. This mini leg has not failed. If we crack this low, we'll look for it to break this low. Possibly. It's still see, it's coming up on 11 o'clock. Okay, new swing. Didn't quite crack it. Okay. Some volatility picking up a bit here. Okay, not quite, didn't quite crack that low. Okay, there's a crack of the low. Do I go for the sniper? I think I might. I want a little bit more of a pullback though. Okay. Gonna try it here. I'm gonna go above. Well, not above. I'm gonna go right on this. Alright, come on. That's fine. Now, not only do I want a crack of this low, I kind of want a crack of this low, but I don't know if I'm gonna hold that long. This is a second of the win streak. Come on, a little more. I'm gonna hold for the leg creation. We're about at a little bit more than a 1-to-1 here, but we're gonna try and get an actual winner. And wait for the leg. The leg should form around right close to this low. We're almost there. Push down a little bit more. Come on, a little bit more. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got it. Alright, contracts raised up to 3. Okay, that's it's a good win. Now we're gonna look. So that was a double top off of a failed high of day break. Now remember how I said I wanted not only a crack of this low, but a crack of this? But actually what I want is a crack of this low. But, okay, we're pushing down past the EMA. So I could have held, but, I mean, coulda, shoulda, woulda, you know. I want to keep these streaks alive. That's my goal. I'm not worried about holding for a long time. So I'm not going to get FOMO. But what we can do is we can get back in. So we didn't quite crack this low. If we form a swing up from here, and get to about here, test maybe the underside, or close to this top. Yeah, if we can get a nice, a failed attempt high, that's a opportunity to continue going short and to look for somewhere testing the bottom of this channel and perhaps this EMA. I know we're treading back through this noise. Okay, so here comes a pull back attempt to go long here. If I did this fail, it would be 43 ticks, which is too big for a 3 contract move, so I'm not gonna take that. I'd like to see it pull back a little bit more up into here. Might form a little range here. Google exiting blah blah blah. What's Google doing? Google is testing the top end of its downward channel. There's a larger upward channel. I'm gonna set a new alert on Google for this high. And I'll set an alert back inside the range. Alright, back here. Okay, so this would have been my stop about here for this crack, and it did crack below, but okay, so here's the first attempt long. This is 3 contracts here. So looking for a pullback. Oh, here it is. Oh, I'm not gonna get in yet. Okay, good thing I waited. So first attempt long fail. See if we get a failed second attempt. Okay. Second attempt. See if I can get a little bit of a pullback. Oh, come on. Damn. A little pullback, come on. A little pullback. A little pullback? Come on. A little more of a pullback. There it was there, but I'm not... I didn't quite... get my entry. What is that? 25 ticks? Okay, not terrible. Okay, but it cracked. Alright, no. No, we're not doing that. Okay, I'm gonna just go down to 2 because that was pretty close to a break even. I'm not gonna reset to 1. That was only a few ticks. Yeah, I saw this happening. Still an opportunity to get back in though. So I wicked off the bottom of this channel. Alright, we're gonna try again now that it kind of pushed down a little more. This stop. 29, it's a little wider. 2 contracts. Crack this high would be nice. Thought it might have found a low. I push down through the channel. Yeah, okay. Go down, back down to 1 contract. See if it can crack this low. It's the other EMA here as well. Oh, if it's worth me widening. Possibly widening this. Here's another attempt. Ah, I just missed it. I think. Let's see if it pulls back or not. Okay, it's pulling back a bit. Oh. Come on, just a little bit of a pullback. Oh. Come on. Come on. Damn. Yep, okay, there it is. Just missed it. Didn't get the pullback. Okay. See, what are we at? We have one more loser than we do winner, but we're still green on the day, so still ratios going good. Gonna crack this low. No, it didn't crack it. Okay, new high. Flirting with the EMA. It's also back into the midpoint of this little range. If it cracks above here, I'll just get rid of this noise. Get rid of this channel. Nice push up through it. Some volatility picking up here. Which makes sense because this is where a little noisy area. I'm gonna crack this low. Crack. Pull back a little bit. I'm gonna try to get in here. This is just one contract. Still gonna crack up through it, huh? Oh, okay. Let me get rid of this. Kind of curious about this here. Still a chance to get it back in here. Oh, okay. Push up through, see what it does about here in this little range. And we'd be looking for a crack of the channel. So that one I got in a no confirmation. That's kind of a blind entry. It hasn't cracked this low yet, but it was, you know, 20 ticks away, so the stop loss is tight, but this is like an anticipatory play, which I don't know. I probably shouldn't be doing this. I should wait for confirmation. Price is kind of paused. We're kind of right at the 50% level. Let's see what happens here. Okay, now it's cracked the low. And then I'd wait for a pullback normally here to get in where I got in, so if that happens, we should still be patient. Okay. Cracked another low. You know, push down a little bit more to get a swing. We're just a few ticks away from it. Pushing back up. Don't like that. Looks like it's not gonna work. I probably could have got a 1-to-1 there, but it's okay. It's just one contract we can hold. Yeah, get stopped out here. Unless it turns into a range. There it is, we're back to break even on the day. On a losing streak here. Still can look to get back in, I think. See if it breaks this low. This time I'll wait for confirmation. There it is. Pull back. A little bit more of a pullback. A little bit more of a pullback, please. Okay. So that one wicked off the 50% marker again. Which doesn't really, you know, it's not a guarantee of anything. But yeah, it looks like it still wants to push up. Yep. Okay. Right on the day for the first time. As okay, we gotta get patient here. We'll just stop trying to catch this reversal. Of course, after I say that, this is when it's gonna go, right? It's pretty choppy. We'll just let it go if it goes. It's respect to the EMAs today. Okay, popping up higher. See if we can go for... See if we're going for high a day again. This is a 0.27% move. What's this move? 0.03. Here's another attempt short, but I'm not gonna, well, possibly. Let's see if it actually plays out. I think it might be time to start taking second attempts. Not first attempts. Volatility is slowed enough. Okay, there's a crack of the low. See if it cracks the high. Yeah, another short failed. So these shorts are being bought up. See if we get a new high a day. We do, makes things interesting. So if it cracks this low, this would be a second attempt short. Nice push up, new high a day. Let's take a look and see if there wants to be a failed breakout. Okay, let's see, test the top of the channel. Volatility volume picking up here at the top, as you'd expect. See if we get first attempt short. Okay, there's the first attempt short. I'm gonna just wait on this. It's just gonna go straight down, huh? Okay, let's look for a pullback. You would have to get close to a double top from this point to make another swing. Second attempt short. Possibly. See. Nope. It's tight early range in here. Should be close to forming a new swing. Let's see. Yeah, okay, it has to get a few more ticks up close to this top. See if we get another double top. Oh, look, we got a second attempt short potentially. Let's see. Do second attempt short. We get a little pullback. Need it to get alright up back up to here. A little more pullback. Oh, it's gonna go off without me, I think. We crack these lows. Oh yeah, big sell off. Just missed it. My target for this would be like, because it hasn't formed a new swing, it would be somewhere down towards the EMAs, I suppose. Okay, there's a lower low. It's just a tick away, so it's pretty close to a double top. Again, similar to over here. Hard to take any of that. That was just a complete rejection. Volume picking up. Some whipsaw action happening. Apple. Ooh, Apple's going into faith. We need to look for a nice pullback on Apple here. Apple's carrying tech. I'm gonna look for a second attempt short on this one. That was the first attempt. See what happens if it climbs up to the top of this channel. Volume picking up. Is it going to go all the way to this high? We'll see. Okay. Getting to the top of the channel. Keep my eye on. I'm going to try to make an indicator. To trail this here. Okay. See if we can get a second attempt short. Okay, second attempt short. Good entry. 18 tick. Stop. See if it actually plays out. I'm not feeling confident on this. I'm just gonna hold. Oh, here we go. Gonna crack this low. Let's see how far down is it gonna have to get. All the way down here. My stop was tighter than usual, so if this works out, it's gonna be a good trade. But it's definitely a battle here. Yeah, I don't like it. Get out, break even. It's looking like. See if they want to push it up to a former high. Yeah, that was pretty much break even, was that? Like a 3-tick loss. Definitely on a hellish losing streak here. But the winning streaks are bigger than the losing streaks, that's the whole key. Alright, so let's see, here's another attempt short, a little wick below. Let's see if we can get back in here. Still not really necessarily liking it, but I'm gonna give it another go here. Stop above this high. Looking for down here. Still pretty tight. This might form a range, which is what I'm concerned about. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to overstay my welcome here. If it pushes down to this low, I might have to get out. Okay, it's coming up. I'm actually gonna do something dumb, and I'm gonna try and range trade this. Yeah, that was stupid. Because it looked like I was forming a range, I thought I could fade the top. Well, kinda am fading the top. I'll probably just get out at a 1-1 on this. If it pushes down a little bit. Let's just get out on a 1-1. Let's pause in here. Okay. A little more? No? Alright. was a nothing burger. I don't even know why I bothered doing that. It's like not even worth the 1-to-1 $5 move with one contract. I don't know why I did that. Stupid of me. But yeah, we have to wait for this range to play out. At this point. Okay, I'm testing with breaking below. Let's see if it pulls all the way back to about right here. Let's see, how many ticks is that? 34. See, I'm just trying to plan ahead if it's going to test that EMA or not. So it did form a new swing. See if it pushes down a bit more. So there's potential to go and test this high here. Okay, let's see if we get a first attempt long. I'm gonna wait for second attempts at this point in the day. Okay, first attempt long. Volume isn't bad right now. A new candle should be coming up. Ooh. See if it's gonna break this low. Broke the low. Okay, we'll see if it pushes back down. Now's a good time for it to push further down towards the EMA. Still have room for a retrace all the way to this EMA, but a little push further down would be nice. Okay, it's trying. There we go. See if we get second attempt long. It's a 50% push down to the EMA. There it is. Volume is okay. Volatility's okay. Let's see if it's trying. Ooh, whoa, no, went below. Didn't get a second attempt long. Ooh, nice candle there. Pull back. A little pullbacky. Little pullback. Okay, pull back. Come on. Pull back. Oh, second attempt long. Not officially. It wants to though. I didn't get a good entry. I need a pullback. Oh, here comes a pullback. Candle's about to close. Pull me back. Pull back, guy. Come on, pull back. A little more. Do something. There we go. Little pullback. Next candle pullback. Next candle pullback. Come on. Come on. It's gonna go without me. I had the right idea. Just not gonna get the timing, I bet. Yeah. Shit. There it goes. Damn. Missed it. If this forms a leg, let's see. It wicked off of it almost. Has to kind of crack this high. I'm interested in it cracking this high, forming a leg. Possibly take this beastie short. Looking for this EMA. Get through the EMA sandwich. Test the bottom of the range. Ooh, yeah. And I need some place to put the stop. It didn't quite make a new leg. So actually, it turns out not getting in there was good. What am I at? Yeah, I'm almost double my losses to wins, but only one win to break even, which is my ratios are still very good. Okay, we've got a little range forming here. It's gonna decide where it wants to go. I'm just gonna let this play out since it's there's a nice little whipsaw, internal whipsaw here. This is third attempt long. If it cracks this high. And which would also be a failed second entry short. That turns out to be the case. So what's the stop? 29? I think I'm gonna... okay. It was tight enough stop that I could have went on the break of that high, but now it's too much. Let's see if it gets all the way down here. Now the stop would be 41 ticks. That's too much. I need to pull back. Whipsaw from here up to here would be nice. And if not, then we still have an intact uptrend to play with down here. Okay, double top. Okay. Long attempt. Let's see. Oh, right here is where I need my pullback. Is it going to go without me again? Looks like it. Yep. Went without me. Gonna reject here. Let's see what the next candle does. This is about where I wanted my entry, maybe a little bit lower, but it's too far away now for the stop. Unless we can get a nice little pullback. Kind of rejecting. More pullback? No. was close. That was like right on where I wanted to get in. We'll see if it actually goes. Where does it have to get to? About right here. Still a possibility if it pulls back a little bit. No, still didn't get it. If it cracks this high, there's no way we can get back in. Have to wait for the reversal. Yep. There it goes. Close to forming another swing. Just a couple ticks. It's funny how it's kind of wicking off of it. Should form here. Oh, it wicked off of it. Ooh, it worked right off rejection. Let's see. It's flirting right on it. That's kind of funny how. Probably confirmation bias that. Yeah, there it is. A little head and shoulders if you're into that kind of thing. See if it plays out. See if we get a first entry short. Pretty good push up. Okay, here's a first entry short. Need a little bit of a pullback. Might go without me. See if we can get second entry short. If it cracks this high, be first entry long. It's pushing down. The EMA, new swing formed, just missed that entry, damn. See what happens here at the EMA. Or if this head and shoulders is gonna play out. See if we can trap some buyers. Didn't really make a new low. Alright, I'm gonna get in here as long as we don't crack this high and see if we can ride a trend down. If we can keep the candles inside. We're looking for this. Or at least a crack of this low. I'll reject up the EMA. See if it runs the wick. Just a little 1-to-1 there. Not going to count that as a part of the win streak. That was kind of an anti-strategy move. I was just riding the trend. Okay, there's the crack of this low. I kind of want it to go all the way down here. But potential for a whipsaw right here up. Still looking to get up here ultimately. The upturn's still intact. Okay, it is pushing down. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's see if we can get a whipsaw. I'm going to get really aggressive in my entry down here. And I might hold for like a... Okay, here we go, good. And get real aggressive. I might get in several times. I might try several times here because it's such a good place to get in. Where's the opening line? Way down there, okay. Okay. First attempt didn't work. Still looking to get aggressive here. Like really aggressive. Oh, wow. That's really okay, so we might have a full head and shoulders, a full, so it's peaked out. I'm still, I don't know, I'm still looking, bro. Okay. All the way down to this low. Ah, that's a bad entry. How many ticks? You just missed it, especially with the market over to 29. Okay. Okay, it actually did crack the high. I'm gonna hold this as long as I can. If it works out. Let's see, where does it have to get to? Right up above here. It's coming up on take profit here. Only about a 1-to-1. I'm gonna hold as long as I can. Just about wicked off the take profit. Oh. Wow. Okay, we'll get our break even there. So that was first attempt long fail. We'll wait for a second attempt long now. Okay, it's pushing down. New low. For second attempt long. I'm gonna go all the way to opening line. Wow, imagine if I held this trade. I was looking for the head and shoulders. I didn't expect it. So this is I was still looking for a new extreme. I'm still looking for this high. I don't know. Not under these EMAs like this, all the way to the opening line. Still want the second attempt long. Oh. Lower, lower. Trying again. When we guess right, when we finally guess right on this, and it is a guess, because I'm trying to catch a falling knife here. We have to hold. We have to hold long enough for it to be worth our while. It's almost up to the take profit. It's the second attempt long. It wicked right off of a take profit, but I gotta hold. I have to hold this for this to be worth my while. Tight stop, so I mean I already could have taken profits. It's an easy 2-to-1 right there, but we're gonna wait, we're gonna hold. Ooh, it's kind of rejecting. Okay, pop up, there we go. We're still gonna hold. Normally this is take profit, but okay, there we go. See if we can test the underside of the EMA. Come on. It's not wanting to go. Alright, we're gonna take it there. It didn't want to push. That was pretty decent though. I mean, that was like... I guess it was one break even and 2 losses in a row, so I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. We're still at break even on the day. I mean, commissions would be killing me right now. We might be going lower. Let's see. So we let's see if we get a first attempt short. This is my stop. We didn't quite get the first attempt short. There it is. First attempt short. Let's see if we get second attempt short. If we don't and it goes down without us, we'll look, see if it gets, retest the opening line. Okay. I got out at the right time. First attempt short worked. So first attempt long fail. Let's see if we get a second attempt long fail. Down to the opening line. Seems like that's where price wants to go. Second attempt long question mark. Come on. Yep, second attempt long. Looking for this to fail. Okay, it might create a new leg. Where's the, we're just about at it. Oh, it is looking to fail, but Ah, this is... That's a huge stop. This is not 35 ticks. I'm looking for the opening line. Where are the other swings here? Crack the low. Let's see, what do I have here? 38 ticks. 38 tick stop. $28 ticks. It's flirting with this low. 30 ticks. 31, 34, 38. Back green for the day. Let's see. Looks like we are going all the way down to open. So that was second attempt long fail on this downtrend. So we popped up here, fail. We popped up here, fail. And now we'll see if we get a reversal close down to the open here. So it was kind of an opposite day after all. Do I want to size up to... Yeah, I guess I'll size up to 2 contracts. Alright, so some reaction off the opening line here. We'll look, see if this is a first attempt long. Right here is where I get in. Trying. Okay, first attempt long. See if we get a pullback. Looking for second. Okay, a new leg was formed. Looking for a... So, yeah. I almost got in, damn. It's okay, we can still ride this back up if we get a pullback. And a nice real pullback, come on. Give me a pullback. Okay, potential pullback. See if this bar closes red, or maybe 2 bars close red, ideally. Come on. Okay, close bar. See if we crack the low. Nice little doge. Come on. Crack the low. Crack. Low cracked. Good. Might have to go one contract on this. I go to one contract on this, I think, if it cracks this high. Be nice to have this candle close, but... Oh, it's flirting with it. Alright. Yeah, only one contract because this is going to be a wide stop. How big? 34. Okay, 34 ticks. 20 ticks. $34. Okay, good. Now we'll see what happens, see if it gets up to the EMA. V-shape reversal, so is it tough? But the EMAs have kind of contracted here. So let us see if it pushes up past this high would be nice, really nice. Let's see what's the range looking like here. Yeah. So it'd be nice if we crack this high, trap some buyers, and get to these EMAs. Oh, we might be trapping some here. I'll look for a second entry short. I will go up to 2 contracts on this if this plays out. Let's see. Crack of the low, double bottom. We'll look for the second entry short. I guess this technically is second entry short since this was the first entry. So I went on a failed first short right here. And that got me this move. And I guess this is technically second, but I really want it to crack this high, so I'm not going to take it if it cracks that low. Actually, if it pushes down more, I'm actually looking long again. For if it doesn't crack the high, I'm looking long still. Let's see, where does it have to get to? But right here, a little further down. Okay, swing form, let's look. I still think we have a little bit of room higher before we might trade back in this range. Let's look at this whole range for the first part of the day. I should actually see, okay, delete this. Do we have any other channel forming? Probably not. I don't necessarily like that. I don't necessarily like this either. Alright, so here is the long attempt. We have to get about right here. Go back. I'm gonna get in there long. Alright, stop. This is 2 contract play. Looking for a push up to the EMA. I'd like it to crack this high before it dumps back off for the opening line, or to keep in range. Let's see. Where's the 0.1? About right here. Might be forming a little range here. Pushing down. Yeah. It's a failed long. Okay. Back down to 1 contract. Still a green on the day. I mean, still looking to get long here. See what this looks like. Not that I necessarily like that. So these buyers were trapped. Trap. So it's kind of anyone's game. Still wanted to crack this high. Well, now this high, the EMA is kind of... Okay, potential here. Another long attempt. Get in here. Second attempt long. If this fails, then yeah, it's meant to go down. And going up. I'm probably gonna hold here for it all the way up to the EMA, even if it forms a swing. Swing level is right at my mouse, which is almost there. No, they might want it lower. This is the second, potentially the second failed long. Which means they really want it lower. Maybe we'll break down this opening line. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like they want it lower. Let's see. Come on. Spike? Spike up? Oh, okay. Maybe not. This is tough. Looks like we got a little range going. I'll hold. I might have to get out of the swing now. I wanted this to go a lot more emphatically. Trading back down to the low. Should I get out break even? I'll hold. We'll hold. A 1-to-1 coming up right here. 1-to-1. If I should just... I'll wait though. We'll hold. Really getting sold into. Hmm. And I really wanted it to go up to that EMA, but it's struggling. Swing should be coming here. Here's the swing. Hello. Should be right about there. Alright, we'll take 40 ticks. 2-to-1. Take the 2-to-1. Okay. Yeah, the price action is just kind of volatile. There's the swing. Okay, so we only got one tick. That's fine. Hey, look, it is going up to the EMA. Could have held. I wasn't confident in this price action, but that's okay. Now we're looking short. Oh, let me raise to 2 contracts. Hey, I'd like it to break the high though. I'll let it go without me if it doesn't break one of these highs. At least this one. Likes it to pop up into here. Nice whipsaw. Another test of the opening line would be great. I'm losing my connection. Man, tech is still up good, but most of the other sectors are down. Okay, because I'm just gonna load up on my consumers are up. Industry, tech, and consumer is up. Consumer services. Everything else is down. Utilities are down pretty hard. Utilities and real estate are down pretty hard. I might actually put some buys on utilities as well. Okay, back to the chart. Let's see, are we gonna get an attempt short here? Just trying. Still want it to pop. I'm gonna give this a few minutes before I go and take lunch, but I really want it to pop this high. At least get to the EMA, but to pop on the high would be ideal, but oh, it flirted above in this range. Didn't like it. Now we're back down into opening range, so I expect the rest of the day, I mean, hey, no crystal ball, anything can happen, but I expect the rest of the day to be inside this range. If we pop up, break these highs, mess around with these EMAs, I expect another sell-off, which is what I'm looking for. Okay, another swing is formed. If we crack this low. Is there any larger? No, it's really no larger channel we can look at here. What does it do if I do this? Hello? The trend regression in this software is poopy. Google, what's Google doing? All-time highs or what? Oh, it flirted with it. Oh, okay, it came back within the channel. Ooh. What about Apple? Is Apple rejecting as well? Yeah, okay, everything's coming back to life, to Earth here. Okay. So it's pushed through this low. See if it wants to push down this low and flirt with the bottom of this maybe channel. Nice little whipsaw back up to the EMA would be nice. No, at this point I don't know about cracking this high. Maybe this high. But I might not. Okay, here's a potential long attempt. No? No. Okay, down to the opening line. More losses than wins, but green on the day. So, all in all, we kept the ratios well. I'd have to add up my my lots, but that green day is probably more like a break-even day with commissions. If I had gotten out after my first win streak of 3 up here, up to I would have been. Oh, you get. I don't have this on the screen, but anyway, I had about 11 o'clock today. I had a good win streak. Okay, here comes the low. Below the opening line. Okay, is an attempt to bring it possibly higher. Let's see. Okay, attempt number 1. We'll wait for attempt number 2. See if we want to bring it lower. Okay, still pushing up. Pushing up, pushing up. Okay, leg formed. Let's look for the second attempt. See if this pushes down further. We can get in the second attempt long. Or if it goes all the way up to the EMA, in which case we'll start to look short. Okay, I am on a 2 contract streak, so I don't want to wait too much longer because I do want to eat and I gotta be out of here by 2. Okay. See if this pushes down hard. Volume's kind of slowed way down here. Okay, here we go. Some volume coming in. Like a little bit more of a pop-up. Okay, flirting with the EMA. This is the 50 EMA. See if it wants to reverse. It could also try to break out of the channel and then crack this low here, double bottom. See what we get here for a reaction. 20 tick stop loss. Okay, this could be an attempt short. See if it cracks. Not quite. Okay, there it is. First attempt short. See if we get a pullback. Come on, give us a little pullback. Didn't get the pullback. Still could. We'll wait for a second. At this point, we'll wait for a second attempt. Okay. Here's an attempt. Pretty strong. A little bit of volume coming in. Not amazing. That candle had some volume, but let's see what happens. Still wouldn't hurt to see if it cracks this high. Kind of double top there. A little bit higher would be preferable. Okay, there's a crack at the high. See if we can crack. Okay. Okay, back up to the EMA. That short. Yeah, okay. We're looking to get in second entry. This is good above the EMA. See if it attempts out of the channel. Flirting with the top of the channel. I like some volume to come in here. It's probably not smart. I might have jumped the gun here. I was not second entry short yet. I got in too early, especially with two contracts. I don't know why I'm being stupid. See if I can get out break even. Impatience right there. That was impatience back down to one. I don't know why I did that. Still green on the day though. We need to crack this low now. We've peaked above, we've cracked this high, and then we need to get in. See if we can crack the low. And this will be my last attempt before going to eat lunch. If this does crack the low. It's flirting with the low. Still flirting with it. We crack this low or what, buddy? Here we go. Okay, now a pullback would be preferable. Okay, that's a pullback. Second entry short. So if this doesn't work, that's fine. It still was a better. I waited for the confirmation. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, there's still possibility of breaking these highs, going up to this EMA and then dumping. Or we just go back up into space. Anything's possible, but no, it's cracking that high. Damn. Okay. Pushing down from the high. What's my stop? My stop is 29 ticks, a little bit higher than normal. So we might have to take a 1-to-1 here. The swing is here. No. I don't think it wants to go lower. Volume not really amazing up here. Yeah, I don't like it. Let's get out here. Well, that's gonna go now, watch. Yeah, it's really tight up here at the CMA. Alright, I need to go eat lunch. Pretty much break even on the day. Well, and by pretty much I mean definitely break even on the day. But more losses than winners. 18 losses, 12 winners, and slightly green, but really break even. I left some money on the table. Had some early win streaks. Got up to pretty good amount of ticks profit. And then pretty much paper cuts the rest of the day. I had one big loss, really, only. We got a couple of 2 win streaks. I haven't got back up to a 3 win streak since early in the day. So it's kind of opposite yesterday, but not a bad day. The ratios were kept good, which is why we didn't lose. We definitely won more than we on our winners than we lost on our losers, which is why we are green on the day. Or break even on the day with more losses. Okay, yeah, here it goes here, of course. But I didn't like it, so whatever, it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go eat lunch and maybe I got something to do at 2 p.m. Maybe come back at the end of the day and Oh yeah, I would have got it. Would have got it right there. Damn. All right. All right. Anyway, good stream, good journal.